No.
Final submission, milestone 2. Charles Wooten, communication 1010. My subject I picked was virtual reality headsets, the pros, the cons, and the in-betweens. I want to answer that question that buyers are having when trying to decide which virtual reality headset to go with. Virtual reality is a new thing that everyone is looking into, and I feel that it's something I need to touch. For one, my own interests in it and reasons for looking into it for my family, as well as anyone who may have considered looking into a headset. When first starting to consider the headset, there's many questions. First being, how much will it cost? The safety limits on it. The more time spent considering the headset and all the different choices you have. There's computer ones, there's PS4 ones, there's ones that work on mobile. The more I looked into it, the more I researched, I realized as fun as they sound, they're anti-kid. Unfortunately, when you look at the screen, one of my slides fully expressed that as a parent, the virtual reality headset is something that would be cool for the kids. However, after doing the research, the product should not be used by children under the age of 13, as the headset is not sized for children, and improper size can lead to discomfort and health effects. And younger children are in a critical period for vision development. Pause it. Using it on your console. These are all questions that, as a gamer and as someone looking into a headset may consider. Do you have a console? Do you need to buy one? It will sway your decision on what you get. How much do you know about headsets? The virtual reality headset is used in OLED TV display. As you can see on the screen, the PlayStation 4 has a very well-known product. There is also Oculus Rift, which is done by Facebook. If you're using a smartphone and you do not find time to use a PS4 or a computer, then the Oculus headset may be the better deal for you, seeing as it works with phones, and the Samsung virtual reality headset is powered by Oculus. The headset can be used on the computer or mobile for the Oculus Rift. With both headsets, there is a need for other parts. With the PS4 virtual reality headset, you will need the PlayStation camera, the PlayStation Move controllers, which is about $700. With the Oculus Rift, there'll be a need for the Oculus Touch, the Oculus Rift earphones. All these end up around $900. There's a high price tag on both headsets. However, the virtual reality is something that has been around with the start of something new. always a higher price tag when they're newly released to the masses. To use the PlayStation Virtual Reality headset, you will need a PlayStation console for the PlayStation VR. If you don't have one, then that's something you will have to acquire. There will be people who play ahead so that their dollars go farther. There is also something else we must consider when buying a virtual reality headset. If you get motion sickness, then the headset is not for you. With the OLED display refresh rate of up to 120 hertz, players will find themselves buying only what they need to get the most use out of their headset. People will always be looking for the next bigger and greater thing to buy. With the virtual reality world, there is a greater need to understand before you buy, as there is with all things. With all virtual reality headsets out there, you will need to understand why you're buying and what you're buying. Choosing the right virtual reality headset for when and where you are planning to use it. With all the information in this paper, I have found that I will not be buying a virtual reality headset for myself, and my only hope is that this information will help you better understand the virtual reality world a little better. I also hope that it will push you into the right decision for whether to buy a headset or not. Also remember that there is a need for a big room, as you will need a safe area to use it in. When looking over the headsets, the PS4 virtual reality pricing is about $400 before, if you already own the console. If not, then by the end of the day, you're going to end up about $950. With the Oculus headset, you're going to end up at about $500 for the headset, and after purchasing the additional items, it's going to be around $700, and a computer that can handle it. With the large price tag, it's a decision based on what you prefer. In conclusion, draw your own evaluation on the information,